Right guys, so today's video is a reality of what it's like running a social media marketing agency in Thailand. I know, I look pretty sweet, don't I? Also, if you stay to the end of this video, you're going to get a tip that is going to make you money in the next 30 days. So stick around for that one. So the first point is that I now work from here. I work from my villa. Now, the reason for this is I used to work a lot from coffee shops. However, over time, you realize that you waste a lot of time, like the decision on which ones to go to, like the Wi-Fi there can be a bit dodgy. Also, time traveling, like if you're doing 10 minutes each way, but then there's also like another 5-10 minutes, like getting stuff ready, putting all your stuff together, then I just find it easier to get my focused work done at my villa. Now, the reason that I pay a bit more for a nicer place is because I will be working from here. Like this is where I'll be spending pretty much all morning. So I want it to be a nice space. I want it to be in a like open, got a lot of natural light coming through the big windows when the curtains are fully open. Yeah, most of the time I can't get the angle right, can I? Most of the time I'll either be at this desk or I'll be sit downstairs just by the pool working. Now, a lot of you, when you think, oh, he's running an online business from Thailand, they'll be working on the beach, drinking pina coladas. Now, the thing is, first of all, I wouldn't recommend really drinking a lot when you're trying to run an agency because your mind isn't as sharp. You've got brain fog. Like, obviously, if you're spending a lot of time like drinking and then the next morning is a really slow start, then you're taking away a lot of time that you could be using to grow your income, like scale your business, get great results for your clients. So I rarely drink. Also, the idea that you like working on a beach is very impractical because I don't know about you, but my laptop overheats like a bitch, like more than one tab open on the internet. And it's like Mount Doom in there. That's how hot it gets. So if I'm working in the sun or if I'm working in the beach, like not really going to work. Also, I burn. I'm not the best with tanning, however, so I like to stay indoors, somewhere aircon, because you just get too hot and sweaty and stuff, and it's not nice working. So work from the old villa. That is why, to be honest, if anyone's wanting to move to Thailand, I highly recommend spending more on your rent than you perhaps could, because yeah, you can get nice cheap places. However, I would spend more just so you're in a nice environment to work from, because like I mentioned, the time taking, like going to a coffee shop or finding a co-working space, it's just a lot easier if you're in your own place. Get yourself a nice coffee machine, get some nice like coffee beans and stuff, and you're all good. To be honest, just use Food Panda. If you wanted like lattes and all the stuff that you can't make at home, you order on Food Panda and in like 10-15 minutes, someone will be delivering the coffee straight to your door. So let's do that. Right, the next aspect is in terms of like creating content. So think about this. Think about me creating content like by the pool, by the beach, like in a villa with a nice view, or imagine me like in Leeds in a shitty old place in when it's dark and raining. Imagine what the content's going to be like. Would people rather click on stuff from Thailand, or would people rather click on stuff from dark rain England? Now, that's just a quick point to make, but the thing is, your content out here is so much more engaging. It's much more fun. It's exciting. And you actually want to go and do vlogs and stuff. Like if I was doing vlogs in Leeds, it'd be fucking shit. But if I'm doing stuff here, going to the beach, mountains, jungle, whatever, waterfalls, then it's exciting. It's fun. People want to watch it. But who wants to go watch some fucking skinhead walk around Leeds? So yeah, that's sort of a side point to the agency. This is more like building like your personal brand. So if you're creating YouTube Shorts, Instagram, TikTok, your content out here is just so much more engaging. It just gets a lot more views and stuff because you're in paradise. And think about it, everyone watching wants to escape their current reality. Now that's why people are watching. They want to get out of like their life. And if they can live vicariously through you, I'm still not 100% sure what that word means, by the way, vicariously. But if they can live vicariously through you and watching your travels and stuff, then people are going to do that because they escape their fucking boring life with the job they hate and the relationship that isn't going well for them. Beautiful. Now, another benefit of working here in Thailand, like the majority of my clients are UK based. The time zone here, I'm 6 hours ahead. So what this means is that any calls, like client calls or sales calls, are going to be in my early evening sort of time, like 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Now, what you want to do, this is actually really good as opposed to being quite far behind in terms of like if I was America or something, I would rather be ahead in the time zone for 2 reasons. Now, number one, when my clients are sleeping, I'm getting the day's work done. So when they wake up, I'm already ahead. Now, that's great for them because they can just be like, oh yeah, sound cool. Now, number two, with sales calls particularly, you want your sales calls to be in the morning. Now, the reason for this is, there's a few reasons. First of all, your potential clients that you're having sales calls with are likely to get hit with a load of problems throughout the day. And if you're getting them at like towards the end of the day, they've got decision fatigue, they're probably knackered, they're probably frustrated, they want to go home. They don't really want to take a sales call. However, if you get them in the morning, they've just had the morning coffee, they're feeling energetic, they're ready for the day. If you get them between like 9 and 10 a.m., that's perfect, because they're so much more likely to bring a higher vibe, like a better energy into your call. And it just makes it so much easier than trying to close someone who's in a bad mood, they've had a shit day sort of thing. So that's another reason why the time zone just really works for me. Now, this kind of leads to my next point, which I kind of touched on earlier, which is that I get all my focused work done in the morning because, listen, I start work at about 7:30 a.m. I finish work at about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Now, I have no clients messaging me because they're not awake. And obviously, if you haven't watched my focus video, I'll try and remember to leave a link. It just talks through how I get so focused and in the zone. And one of the reasons for this is doing it fasted and in the morning. So I'll be really in the zone. I'll have no distractions. I get a lot of deep work done during that time. It just means that because when I was, let's say, for example, at my old job, when I was working a 9 to 5 in England, I'd be on the phone to clients, be taking orders, processing orders. And every time a new client would call me and I'd be spinning so many plates. Like, you sometimes forget shit. I forgot shit all the time. And basically, when you are 6 hours ahead and you use your mornings for that focused work, you just have no distractions. And when you're consistently doing that, it's just phenomenal for your business. Let's go through how to get more clients in the next few days, whether this is 2, 3, 4 weeks time. What I want you to do is this strategy. So it's quite underused, overlooked, underused, same thing. I'll try and make it so that it's very easy to follow. So what you're going to do, right now you're living in a hometown somewhere. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to go, let's use the example York, where I'm from. So York, go onto Facebook. Obviously, you're not going to use York. Go onto Facebook. You do your hometown business groups on Facebook. So it'll be York local business is York local business owners, York small business owners, York and local areas business owners. All of these Facebook groups, try join between 5 and 10. What you're going to be doing is posting content in there every single day that solves the problem that your services, your marketing agency sort of solves. So you're going to be talking about the benefits of running ads, like how to set up retargeting ads, why video content is so valuable. You're going to put case studies in these ads, like past performances for your clients, like the results that you've got them. You're going to basically put content in each group every single day for 30 days. And this will generate a lot of conversations. Anyone that comments or likes or engages with you at all, you're going to start a conversation with them on the DMs. You're going to figure out, just learn a bit more about the business. In the DMs, you're going to offer them value. So whilst you're talking, you're not going to pitch your services at all. Don't do that. What you're going to be doing is just finding out a bit more about their business, Thing is, when they engage with you, there will be a reason for that. So first of all, they'll see you as an authority. And second of all, they will have a problem that they think that you can solve. So if you can find out what that problem is on the DMs, what you should do is send them, like, just type it out, just a quick strategy or some advice that helps them solve that helps them get a quick win. And from there, they're really going to start thinking, oh, this guy's credible, he's an authority, he's local as well. And from there, it's quite easy to get sales calls from that, because not only are you already that authority, you're credible, you're offering them value, you're building that rapport, but you're also local, which I think in SMMA, and I know this sounds weird because I live in Thailand now, but for starting out, I think this is such an underrated strategy to getting your first 2, 3, 4 clients. Like, if you charge each one £500 a month or the equivalent of in your country, then you could easily get to a couple grand a month just in 30 days or 60 days if you're consistently providing high quality content, starting those conversations, figuring out what people are struggling with, and then offering them value. Once you've done that, you've built up so much rapport that when you say, hey, look, I know you spoke about problems X, Y, and Z. I definitely think that's something I can help you out with. I'd love to jump on a call, quick 30, 40 minutes sometime this week, and I can walk you through the exact process that I could help you and the way that I've helped others to go from their current position to their desired position. Have you got time Thursday or Friday afternoon? So you've already built up so much rapport in the DMs that basically you saying, hey, let's jump on a call. I'm going to walk you through exactly how we can do this for you. And then sort of position it where it's just like, look, if I'll make you an offer at the end, if you don't want to work together, then that's completely all right. You still have this strategy, this walkthrough on how to achieve it by yourself. So your worst case scenario is that you now have the strategy for moving forward and you've made a good connection. Right? That's their worst case scenario. So they're thinking, because you've reduced the risk for them so much and hyped up like what they're going to gain, then you're just going to start generating sales calls like nothing else. So hope you've found this a bit of an insight into what like life is in terms of running a social media marketing agency in Thailand. Use that strategy. Let me know how you get on. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.